Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak, where I just got done filming a pretty ridiculous yet extreme trophy race video. But now we're moving on from trophy race ridiculousness to hard mode of the Lost City's new future, because we've recently completed the whole entire story of this, and now what we need to do is we need to run with a multitude of cookies to try and gain keys. And if you're wondering for this video, well, it was actually for the trophy race video, but I decided to max out Strawberry Crepe primarily because I had the crystal to do it, and also I knew I would need a lot of Strawberry Crepe missions done, probably because I needed to get a mission done for like the secret task where it's like, oh, go far in the waffle bot with Strawberry Crepe cookie or something like that. So with that being said, I was just like, yeah, we'll give them the upgrades, why not? But apparently, the cookies that we need to run with here are Strawberry Crepe cookie, Lime cookie, Mocha Ray cookie, and Squid ink cookie. Some cookies may be better than the others, but we'll see what we can do. And we need to collect keys, so hard mode, if you're wondering, it just merges all of the levels from easy mode together, and you need to see how far you can get. And the moment that we get all the keys and complete all these missions, we'll not only be able to run with 2 cookies, applying a combi to it, but also we can unlock secret tasks. Hopefully those aren't hard. So with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and immediately start with this, and hopefully that we can get all the keys that we need to, but we're just going to need a lot of points for it, which I'm praying for. So it's probably going to revolve around, like, you know, getting jellies in total, getting jellies in a single run, destroying obstacles, getting points as a certain cookie, and doing whatever we can, because we need all of the points that we can muster. And as you can obviously remember, like I mentioned, how all of the stages were just, like, from the easy mode, except now they're just all stitched together. It's basically going to be that, because as you can see, this level is very familiar to me from what I remember. So just keep that in mind. But while I run this, I hope you're all having a good day. This is like my 6th video recording, and I plan to probably record a few more things. Like, of course, I want to get work on some shorts done, some shorts and stuff like that. I want to work on that. Get some other stuff in OvenBreak probably done, and probably work on some more videos for Cookie Run Sweet Shift, and probably also Tower Adventures too. I'm like in a super content like grind. I don't know what's up with me recently, but like my gosh, I'm really grinding it out with all this content. But, man, that's just me. That's me whenever I want to be like, oh, I want to be on top of the ball. I want to make sure I get whatever I can done, anything I can done. Which means, considering I have, like, 6 OvenBreak videos, and, like, you know, 6 OvenBreak videos done today, and also, like, 5 Kingdom videos done. Well, it's actually 6 yesterday, but, like, right now it's 5. And later this day, it's going to be, like, 4. That means I can, like, if I wanted to, I could take 4 days off to myself. But I know I could do more. If I keep on going, I could have, like, a whole week off to myself, where I just do nothing, and I could just play the games that I want, and my gosh, it's gonna be so refreshing. And that's sometimes the reason why you see me, like, bulk record so much, like, so many, like, things and stuff, because, you know, it's fun, honestly. It's fun, it's productive, it makes me work up a sweat, and if you're wondering how do you work up sweat, it's called recording in a hot room, so there's that going on for you. I wish I could hit the waterfalls, but unfortunately not. By the way, 18 missions done! It's going really well for us. I'm glad that I decided to max out the Strawberry Crepe. One of the first times I'll ever be saying that. At least maxing out the cookies in OvenBreak is a lot easier than maxing out the cookies in Kingdom. Because, like, some of them also have magic candies, but then there's, like, you know, max level, and then there's promotion, and then there's ascension, and then there's, like, you know, yeah, sure, costumes don't get buffed, but, like, they also exist if you ever want them just to flex or something. And then there's, like, more, and whatever the club happens. But that's how it works. 24 missions. I wonder if we can get we got the 25. 25 missions done in the very first run. Just let it load up. Oh, that is so satisfying. Just the ring, 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 ding, 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 dib, 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 bum. And we got 26 silver coins, 9 gold coins, and 3 rainbow coins. So what can we get from all this? 1 key, 2 keys. Oh, hey, hey, friend.
Ah, a key. We should read this before Strawberry Crepe Cookie gets here.
Man, you really like prying deep into those secrets of yours. We got 3 keys already. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still have a lot of steps to go. But, like, still, it goes up to 20, we're at step 9, so we're, like, nearly halfway there. But let's unlock some stuff.
There is such a clever child. There's research into Neo Circuitera is extensive. Since I'm mostly at the daycare, there are so many things even I didn't know about. I'm eager to learn more about Neo Circuitera for myself.
Sure, so we have one path. Okay, so there's different logs. So we could do wayfinding 2, architectural analysis, cityscape, and inhabitant analysis and occupation analysis. So I guess we'll do wayfinding? Take a peek. I explored around Neo Secretera today. Let's see this. There's a lot of construction, so some areas are inaccessible. I was able to make meaningful discoveries. The city is made up of many winding alleyways. Each city, or each alley, seems to have its own atmosphere or traits. It's easy to get turned around in these many alleys, but the Wafflebot got me out. I got back to the nursery before Blue Whale Cookie could even worry. It looks like the old city's streets spread erratically, or radially. Why did they change it? Probably because of something weird, but we can get 20,000 points for jellies detected. So let's also do the next one, which is architectural analysis. Let's do the whole roll down. 8 seconds of waffle drone cooldown, saying, today I analyzed something, I analyzed the composition of Neo Secretera's public buildings. Okay. 53% coral, 42% seaweed. There are even some miscellaneous trash mixed in. I heard they've got the idea from Wonder Crab. It's a good idea for recycling. Interesting to note that the public buildings had the highest trash composition. I do feel like it should be kept a bit cleaner. I can't believe the city used to be fully built up around the temple though. Fair enough. And lastly, let's unlock inhabitant analysis. Let's see this. Today I assessed, by the way, radar destroys obstacles. Today I assessed the family compositions of the residents of Neo Secretera. The results were unexpected. I hypothesize it is due to the city being new. Single cookie households were most common. Many keep pet jellyfish. Very few multi-cookie households. Maybe it's due to the influx of new cookies. I'm not so sure how much longer I'll stay, but I'm curious how Neo Secretera will grow. Sure, we will equip that. I guess we can equip one more thing, but unfortunately, we can't have 2 epics, which is unfortunate, but with that being said, let's move on to the next cookie being another good one, Lime Cookie, because why the pleb not? So, let's go ahead and slam this volleyball wherever we can. Take a nice swig, and see if we can complete any more of what we need to now. Now, Lime Cookie, I do have hopes that she'll get a good amount of points, but I'm not hoping that because, I expect her to get, more points than Strawberry Crepe. No, I kind of expect her to get less, but I kind of expect her to get, a decent amount, primarily because of that pet of hers. It can give her a nice revive, which, gives her, I think, 1/3 of her, energy back. So that would be good to know. And I just threw 2 volleyballs right there. That's some skill. Okay, there's one locked and loaded. Lock and load. I should definitely rely on the volleyballs, too, just so I can make sure that I, Oh, and also with the new abilities that I have from the notes, this can help me a ton. Very good. I guess really it just depends now, what will you try and equip? Are you going to go for, all 3 on one side, or all, 3 on the left? All 3 on the all 3 on the right, or all 3 on the left? Or, then you select 1 on the left or 1 on the right. Or maybe you could do 2 on the left and 2 on the right. But probably not, because you probably really want that, epic treasure. The epic note. Because that's bound to give you, something good. I think. I don't know. But usually when I associate anything with blue and purple, blue is usually the rare. Purple is usually the epic. So of course I'm just gonna be well, I know what I gotta do now. Okay, we're currently at only 5 missions, which well, never mind, 6 missions. Hopefully I'm expecting to get more, but we can only pray that the volleyball can just push up just a little bit further. Anyway, like I mentioned before, hoping you're all already having a good day, afternoon, evening, night. You know one really good thing I had? It was this nice, not boneless, but it was this nice, cooked chicken, home-cooked chicken, but it was coated in this nice marinade where it was this really, I don't know how to describe it. It was this really frisky mustard. It was mustard, it was a special mustard, had the seeds in it, and it was so delectable, seriously. You could not stop me from eating that stuff if you gave me a whole, plate. Put that on my last meal. If I ever get arrested for, if I'm one of those YouTubers who gets arrested, but I'm, arrested for, a unique crime, a hidden arsonist, then, one of my last meals will be some of that chicken. And it's gotta be homemade. It will not be store-bought. How dare you try and serve me some store-bought chicken? I mean, there's some good store-bought, fried chicken. Don't get me wrong, there's some good ones there. And thank you for that. But I'm just saying, in the great span of things, nothing beats a good home-cooked meal. And I swear, I can even, from my path of, diabetes and, what I learned from it. Yes, it's another video where I'm mentioning diabetes, which I surprisingly haven't done as much. But, cooking home-cooked meals is, a lot more satisfying. Which I know it may come into as, a, not a surprise to many people. But I'm just saying, in general, it's great. And did we just get a new ranking? Oh my! Lime Cookie got a higher score than Strawberry Crepe! Okay! Well, she just proved me wrong. With 19 missions done too. Strawberry Crepe completed more missions, but like, you can't beat the fact that she got a higher score. No wonder people like using Lime Cookie, because that whistle just literally blows in the best way possible. So how many more things are we going to get here? 14 silver, 9 gold, and 3 rainbow. So how many missions is that going to complete for us? Well, we got 2 more keys out of it and a bunch more gems. Oh, we're overflowing on gems again. Oh, it's time. All right. Next up is Wayfinding 2. It says right here, destroyed obstacles create 2 basic jellies. Okay. I guess I can equip that for now. But it says, I explored the outskirts of Neo Sugar Terra today. There wasn't much to cover, or much area to cover. I didn't gain much because much of the outskirts are still underdeveloped. I discovered a rock with tiny sugar crystals embedded within it. The ores, 90% sugar, 5% seawater, and 5% unidentified material. It's strange that there is components I can't analyze. Is it related to the ocean's tears? I have to figure this out before I ascend. True. I'll take a peek. I can't confirm this right now, but I can look at what this is for Cityscape. Waffle cone missiles create +4 basic jellies. Okay. Wonder what would be better. But anyway, this says, today I focused on analyzing Neo Sugar Terra cityscapes. The majority of buildings aren't too high, and there's much coral and seaweed. The coral and seaweed seems to be used to divert the strong currents. It also helps to keep the water within the ocean's city limits clean. I don't know whose idea it was, but they're almost as genius as I am. Mocha Ray Cookie says they wanted cookies to be able to roam freely and sit and rest wherever they please. I took a break with the waffle box. It stays right here, or it stays bright thanks to the lantern jellyfish. I should share this experience with the espresso cookie. Might help him with his magic. Or his night magic. Well, not experience, but I gotta share this with the espresso cookie. Well, anyway, now that we have that noted, let's run with the next cookie, who happens to be the one and only Mocha Ray Cookie. How could you not forget about Mocha Ray herself? One of the most innocent sweeties in this whole game. I feel like she may be enough to actually get us the rest of the missions finally accomplished. We'll see about that, but of course we're still going to run with our, of course, sweet, adorable Squid and Cookie. Who I didn't check if they were max or not, but it's still good to cover your steps. Got to make sure everything is in order. Got to track down for everything, compositions and whatnot. And probably after this video, if I do unlock, the harder part of hard mode, what am I doing? And we're just gonna do that. That did not count. Anyway, after I get done with this video, I'm probably gonna do like a nice lookup of like, okay, what's a good way to get like the secret tasks done? I know some will definitely be more like trial and error, but I'm just saying in regards to just so I don't get stuck on them for like hours upon hours, because oh, I hate some of the previous missions that had to make me do like ridiculous tasks just to get some story missions completed. Like seriously, some of them I had to rely on the plumbing, what was it? The keys? Which, blessed that the Ultimate Draconic War gave us so many keys that we can use, because primarily they were, oh, I want that. Game, you gotta give me that. I'm risking it. No, you're not. No, you know what? No, no. Wait for it. Got it. That is mine, thank you very much. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm not gonna keep stalling on this, but I'm just saying. Oh no, I lost it. I say that because if I quit now, I now don't have it, right? Oh my gosh, I'm such a plumbing idiot. I didn't get it. Oh, wait, did I? Never mind, I just got it right then. Okay, I don't know how that makes sense, but plumbing, let's do the run for wheel. Wheel. Blue whale coming soon. Anyway, let's do this for real this time. I can't get distracted. I can't make silly mistakes. I just have to do this. 2 missions completed. Make that 3 missions. It's all going pretty well so far. This time, just duck under. Don't have anything distract you. We're getting a nice speed boost. And we're all having fun. Probably after this video, I probably may take a break from recordings just for a bit. I may like try and eat something. I gotta check my blood sugar because you never know. But like, I still have a bit of leftover chicken, but I also want to see if there's anything else that I can try and quickly cook up, like maybe some tuna, maybe some eggs. Primarily, like, if there's nothing else, like, for leftovers, I usually just make my main breakfast just, like, either a couple cans of tuna, like 2, or sometimes if I'm feeling, like, not, like, high in regards to what I want. I know that doesn't make sense, but sometimes, like, 1 or 2 cans of tuna. And, of course, if not, then I can go ahead and make it, like, an omelet, or, like, scrambled eggs, or, like, hard boil. Like, eggs and tuna, just fish, is just good to have. But that's just my diabetic talk, like, who cares? What you want to see is the fun and entertaining stuff. So, with that being said, I have an interesting short that I want to make based around Burning Spice Cookie, so everyone should be interested in that. Because it's going to be how, like, Burning Spice Cookie feels forgotten in comparison to, like, You know, ancients like, of course, Eternal Sugar Cookie, but like, you know, especially Shadow Milk Cookie, and even recently, Mystic Flower Cookie. And I'll give you a quick explanation as to why. Basically, heck, I won't even spoil it, but I'll just say basically, just for a short end of it, if you go on the social media for Kikkoran Kingdom, you can see that there's some beasts that are involved in certain stuff. Even for the recent update, there's some beasts that are involved in certain things. The thing is, though, there's one beast that doesn't really seem to appear as much, and I think people are really mad about it. I'm just gonna be real. People are just mad at the fact that Burning Spice isn't appearing as much as others. But, and that's just me. But whatever. And that's just my thought, considering how I think Burning Spice is one of the the only person who's more intimidating than Burning Spice, I think, would be Silent Salt. But that's because we know nothing about Silent Salt. People are even saying that, like, Silent Salt was one who, like, helped plant the silver tree. So they were one of the originators, so, I wonder what that's all going to be about. We're probably going to have to wait, like, 2 or 3 updates for Silent Salt Cookie to release, because at this rate, they're just going to be like, oh, hey, ancient, awaken, just here they all are. Beast. There's everything you need. By the way, we're already at 20, we're like 19 missions, we're so close to 20. 20 missions. We're nearly about to hit 20. I don't know if we can. It's going to look really close. Oh my. We got 20. That's all I wanted. Alright, I think everything that run was a little bit more quicker, so I didn't have to replay it too much, other than the 2 times I failed, but you know what I mean. But now that we got all these, do we actually have enough to complete all the missions? Oh my gosh, we do. Perfect! I still will run with Squid and Cookie, but I'm probably just going to run just for a limited amount of time, just until they faint. You know, until they run out of energy, so the moment that I start running with Strawberry Crepe, it'll be donezo. But, what are we looking for the last one? This is occupation analysis. Today I focus on noting the occupations of cookies living in Neo Sugar Terra. It was challenging. I hardly had time to investigate all the cookies. Very few residents of Neo Sugar Terra have just one occupation. They do what they wish, but they call that their occupation or job. Of course, I would choose to be the greatest magicanical engineer every day. Apparently, this change stems from the regret that they lived such limited lives before. My eyes are going crazy, I'm sorry. Apparently, this change stems from the regret that they lived such limited lives before. What exactly happened to that old Sugar Terra? I don't know, but this gives me extra 2 waffle cones. I feel like at this point, I'm going to unequip all this, and equip all these to the T, and I feel like this would be a little bit better. Yeah, I know I can get some extra destruction, but I think this will give me, like, more points. And by the way, what are the secret tasks? Destroy obstacles and analyze the components. So, destroy a lot of obstacles. Collect bear jellies to use as a waffle bot fuel. Collect a lot of jellies. Collect items while exploring Neo Sugar Terra. Collect more stuff. And find the ocean's memories in the conscious cradle nurse. So we have to run far. Sure. So, Squid and Cookie isn't my highest rated cookie. But then again, it's kind of what you expect, because this is like one of the oldest ones I happen to be running with. And one of my least leveled. But you know what, we're still running it because we're not going to leave Squid and Cookie in the dust. We're not going to leave the sweetie behind. We're going to see if we can help this little fella absorb a lot of gold. Especially, I love the little squishy animation where it's just like, yeah, just like, bloop, bloop. Oh, wait, is that one? Oh, no, wait, that's just the radar. Yeah. I'm sorry, whenever I think of Squid Ink, I also just remember the, the funny, like, cookie fun memes that, like, Mole Maniac used to make in the past. That's an old name, remember? They don't go by Mole Maniac anymore. They go by Modi, which I think is adorable. But hopefully whatever community they're part of, they just, have some fun. Because, it's shocking to think that, like, nearly Mole Maniac and also Squire Gaming, the only 2 people in OvenBreak with, like, creator codes as far as my knowledge goes, they both left OvenBreak. And they're just moving on to bigger and better things. Mole Maniac, from what I can remember, now Modi is focusing more on, from what I can tell, Rain World, which I've tried playing that game. It's actually a fun game, but man, I suck at it. There's probably good strategies for how to beat that game, but I really wanted to do Rain World right after Hollow Knight, if anyone remembers me doing that series. But the problem is, I just didn't know how to get around. I might stream Rain World, just so I can get a better understanding of it, because I'm open to playing the game, but the problem is, I just suck at the game. Like, it's hard for me to, like, kill a certain enemy, and, like, it's hard for me to, like, play as, like, this one character, because, like, you gotta grapple to certain places. It's difficult, but, like, I think some people can get used to it if they can. If they really try hard enough, then they can most likely do it with true heart and passion. And also, Squire Gaming's move on to primarily just live streaming other certain games on Twitch, which shoutouts to the both of them, and I hope their careers go far in the future. The only reason why I'm stuck doing Kick Your Run related stuff now is primarily because, well, people seem to enjoy it and it helps pay the bills, so why the pleb not? Alright, we're about to run out of energy with Squiddy. So instead, we're just going to go ahead and quit out. Perfect. Top 58% just from that one alone. That's surprising. Which we could do way better, but I need to focus a lot more on these secret tasks because this is going to be complex. So with that being said, those are all the secret notes, and now I just have to run a bunch in this, and yeah, good luck with that. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a Kick Run YouTube set for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that wouldn't only see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.